Earning money for walking, jogging, or running is all the rage these days with move to earn crypto game STEPN. I just got started with this app a couple of weeks ago, and for my daily 10-minute walk, I'm making anywhere between $40 to $60 per day. And that is for earning the in-game cryptocurrency, the GST token, which right now is around $5 per token. To start earning with this app, you need two things. You need, first of all, to download the app, and second, to buy an NFT sneaker that allows you to earn the GST for walking, running, or jogging every day. I am walking with just one shoe, so I'm profiting on average around 8 or 9 GST per day. And there are people in the game earning $200 to $300 per day from this app. So obviously a lot of people want to get in, but that is a bit easier said than done. And that is because before you can get started earning with STEPN, you're going to need an activation code before you can do anything. And these are hard to come by and they are very coveted. So this is holding a lot of people back. What is up, guys? My name is Brie, and in today's video, I'm showing you the 3 best ways to get a STEPN activation code fast. I got mine within a day of trying, so this can be done quickly. So if you've been struggling to get an activation code for days or weeks, hopefully this video has the answer so you can get started. I'll get into those details in just a sec, but first, why is this so hard to get an activation code in the first place? Isn't this a bad move by the STEPN team when they have so much demand for their app, but they are creating this bottleneck that prevents people from joining? And there's a lot of people complaining about this, and for good reason, because with earnings this good, everybody wants in. And the STEPN team strategy might make more sense to you if you are at all familiar with other PTE games like Axie Infinity. Now, nobody has figured out how to get the economics right yet for one of these play to earn games. And that means eventually the STEPN economy will crash and burn, similar to what happened with Axie Infinity and their tokens. Because games like this do rely on increasing demand from new players coming into the game. So if STEPN did not have a mechanism for slowing the amount of new people coming into the game, this is going viral, everybody wants in, everyone would get in, within a month or two, the app would burn out, the token prices would crash, the sneaker prices would crash as well, and we'd be left with worthless tokens and a game that nobody ends up playing. So the STEPN team is being very smart, in my opinion, in keeping this slow, letting people come in a controlled manner so they can tweak things with their in-game economy to keep it running and keep it going for as long as possible, and potentially even figure out a way to make this last in the long term. So ultimately, I think gating the game behind these activation codes is the right thing. That being said, here's how you can get an activation code ASAP. Option number 1 is to get an activation code from a friend who is already playing. So if you know anybody who's playing this app, ask them, go bother them, and see if they can send you an activation code, because this is far and away the easiest, simplest way to get into the game if you know somebody that is playing. How this works is if you are a current STEPN player, every time you spend 10 energy, you can generate a new activation code. So for me, with one shoe, I spend 2 energy per day. So about every 5 days or so, I can generate a new activation code. So it lets me invite my friends into the game, but it is not an excessive number of activation codes, so I can't just generate a whole bunch and give them to you guys. Players that have more sneakers have more energy they can spend per day, so they can generate activation codes much quicker than I can. That being said, they're still pretty scarce, so if you don't have a friend who's already playing, that's fine. I got you. There's other ways to get one too. So option number 2 is to head over to the STEPN Discord or Telegram group, and there is a link sharing thread for people that are sharing their activation codes that they generated and say they didn't have a friend to give it to. There's kind souls in there. They're dropping their codes to share with strangers who are looking to get in. So join the Discord group or the Telegram and get in there, and people are dropping those throughout the day. And if you're very quick, and I mean very quick, you can grab one. I tried doing this for about half of a day, and I had my app open and ready to go. I was in there copying and pasting it into my app, and I was never quick enough to grab one. There was always someone in the group faster than me, so this didn't work out for me, but if you're lucky, you could grab one this way. This is honestly really hit or miss, and there is a better way. And your third option is also in the Discord or Telegram group, but there is a dedicated channel where the STEPN team releases new codes. Now, up until just before I recorded this video, it was every day at 9 a.m. EST, 1300 UTC, they would drop 1,000 codes in this Discord channel. But very recently, within the last couple of days, they've changed this strategy. And now in that channel, it is now 10 codes every 15 minutes. So again, every 15 minutes, they're dropping 10 new codes and you got to be quick, copy paste that into your app, and hopefully you get one before somebody else does. This roughly is about the same pace of releasing codes as it was in the previous method, where that was 1,000 dropped every morning. And this, if you calculate that out in a day, is about 940 codes per day. So it's roughly equivalent. Now, I'm not sure whether that makes things easier or more difficult for you guys who still are trying to get one. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you think this is a better way to go or if you preferred the old method. But this is how I ended up getting mine within 1 day of trying. I'll also quickly go over how exactly this worked in the previous method in case they go back to that. That way it's here in this video if they do change that. But this is how I got my activation code when I got started. I set my alarm, I got up early, grabbed one of those 1,000 codes, and when it was this, you click the link at the top of the Discord. That brings you to a STEPN page, and you basically keep refreshing and wait for it to spit out a code for you. Copy paste that into your app and go. With this previous method, with the 1,000 codes dropped every morning, the codes were usually gone within 2 or 3 minutes. So now that they've switched to 10 codes every 15 minutes, those are probably gone in a matter of seconds. So you will have to be quick. Oh, and one quick little tip here when you are trying to copy and paste an activation code into the box in the STEPN app, if you get an error message that says this player is not logged in, then you probably need to hit the back button and re-enter your email, regenerate that password that it emails to you, and log back in, because this temporary password that the app generates for you before you get your activation code and officially make your account lasts about 10 minutes. So if you're getting this player is not logged in error, I found that meant that you needed to relog in. So just something to keep in mind if you're getting this when you're trying to get your activation code. It can be frustrating, but again, that's how it is and we just have to deal with it. So those are the 3 best ways, the official ways to get an activation code for STEPN. Now, they're not the only places you can get an activation code. I have also seen people sharing them in the STEPN subreddit. So if you're not having luck with any of these methods, go hang out in the subreddit for a while. I'm seeing lots of people sharing activation codes there as well. But again, for any of these, you do have to have quick fingers. But all I can say at this point is if you're not getting one, to keep trying. You know, whenever you have some downtime, you're just sitting there watching something or mindlessly scrolling on Twitter or something. Instead, maybe head over to the Discord, head over to the subreddit, and try your hand at grabbing a code. You'll get one eventually if you keep trying. So be patient, keep at it, and you'll eventually get in. For those of you who have gotten in and are able to generate activation codes, if you're feeling generous, it'd be great if you could drop a code in the comments below and share it with somebody who's also looking to get in. I'll try my best to do that as well when I have new codes. I have a few that I'm planning on sharing with people I actually know, but after that, I will try to share them either here on Twitter whenever I get the chance. If you're new to crypto and you're interested in learning the basics so you can become a confident crypto investor, I highly encourage you to sign up for my Crypto Basics Bootcamp course. This is completely free. You can sign up at the link in the description below, and it'll walk you through the basics of all the tech, all the things you need to know to get comfortable in the crypto space, whether that is setting up your wallet, using exchanges, buying and selling, swapping tokens, buying NFTs, and the works. So if you're a beginner, this is the perfect place to start. But that is it for this video, guys. So I just want to thank you for sticking it out. I truly appreciate all of your support. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who is also interested in learning more about STEPN. Also, drop me a comment below if you want to see more on the STEPN app. I am really enjoying this game so far, and I'd love to make more videos on this topic in the future if you guys are interested. But otherwise, if you're ready to continue on down the crypto rabbit hole, make sure you check out one of these videos next, and I will see you guys next time.